We're going to end it in 20 seconds, so be ready to bring it back to me. Looking for somebody that I heard really conversing, and I'm not going to take hands right now. I'm actually just going to be calling on you, so be ready to share. And be ready to use this sentence frame, okay? Let's see who's ready. I'm going to call on Connor. Connor, can you use the sentence frame? And we're going to put all of our ideas, I like how your eyes tracked them. We're going to put all of our ideas right over here on our anchor chart. What did you tell your partner, Connor?
The events that I noticed taking place in the story we shall overcome is like slavery, and that they kept singing the song we shall overcome.
Ooh, okay. So one thing I heard you say is they mentioned slavery. What did they mention about slavery? When did slavery happen? What did they mention about slavery? Jesse?
Harriet Tubman was born, I think.
They didn't say that in the story.
Oh, no.
Maybe you're using some other knowledge, because Harriet Tubman was with the Underground Railroad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kalea, during the 1960s was the Civil Rights Movement. What war did slavery take place? And that they mentioned in the story. Does anyone remember if I say it that way? Elizabeth.
The Civil Rights.
Not the Civil
War.
Okay, so slavery was taking place in the Civil War. They mentioned that. And then what did you say? What was the second thing you said? What was the second thing? No? Okay. What else should we add to our anchor chart? What else should we add to our anchor chart? Who can use the 4th grade sentence frame? And we're going to add this to our anchor chart. Elena.
The events that I noticed taking place in the story, we shall overcome. The song "We Shall Overcome" has spread across the world and making peace.
Okay, that song that we heard that power of the language. This song spread all over the world. Does anybody remember one of the countries that it spread to besides the United States? Oh, I like those hands that just shot up. Ella, what's one?
Africa.
It's a continent, but you're right. Africa. Ellie. Korea. Jade. China, they mentioned. Desiree. India. So all over the globe, this song traveled to. Why do you think this song was so powerful that it traveled all over the world? Who has an idea? Nevaeh, I haven't heard from you yet.
Like because it was people are treating people unfairly, so they probably heard about it like in a different continent. So they spread it all over the world.
They heard about this inequality. Do you think there was inequality in other places too? Besides the United States, Kalea?
And it said it in the song.
And
It was typed down there.
Yeah, in the song it even mentioned that there was this inequality in other places, so it spread all over the world. What other events in this story? I'm going to add about 3 more. So I'm looking, Markla, I love that nice song.
That the kids ate until they got arrested, and they said that they were afraid.
Oh my goodness, Markla, that's so great that you remember that. So in that restaurant, they were sitting there. Were they doing anything wrong? Were they doing anything wrong at all?
No,
They were just sitting there. What happened to them? Hands are up. Jade.
they got arrested.
Yeah, at the restaurant they were arrested. Were they afraid though?
No.
No, what did they do? They used their
Song.
language. They used that song. And what did they do, Nevaeh?
What they did, they just stayed there until they kept on waiting when people kept on treating them wrong because they didn't feed them, and that's not right to leave someone. It doesn't matter what color you are. It's just that we all can have fun and have peace.
Yeah, so I think that with the song they were fighting for peace, and the people sitting in the restaurant, they were just trying to create peace, right? And then they get arrested. Okay. What happened at the end of the story? That's a really big event that shows that some progress was made. Who remembers? Let's see, who haven't heard from yet? What happens at Desiree? I love that hand and that confidence.
I have 2 things.
Sure.
What happened at the end was a black president got elected,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a song that's called
There's a song called I'm Not Afraid.
Not
Good.
afraid.
Oh, okay, so you have a personal connection. Who is the black president? What's his name? Who is the black president? Guess. Barack Obama. We just talked about how he was elected in 2008, and then he was re-elected in 2012.
He's my favorite.
So some of you, remember that we're going to make sure that we're raising our hands if you have something to say, okay? Some of you might remember when he was elected, but most of you were really little. But I remember that it was a really exciting time because why do you think that would be an exciting time for people? Why? Jade?